Homestead. My name is Taylor, and I'm so glad that you're here today. We're just going to have a little day together. We'll spend the day together. We're going to go to the thrift store and just see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. And so I just want to bring you along with me. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and grab your cup of coffee, tea, or beverage of choice, and let's get started. The first stop is going to be at the Salvation Army just to see what's happening, see if we can find anything good. And so I'm going to bring you with me. We hit the honey hole. That's what my mom says. When she hits the jackpot, we hit the honey hole. We found all kinds of goodies for at home, and I'm so excited to share some things with you. It was definitely the jackpot. And a little just tip for anybody that goes thrifting, I like to go on Monday mornings because everybody's cleaning out their stuff and all that over the weekend. And so usually on Monday mornings they're bringing in the new stuff that was dropped off over the weekend, and so you have new stuff to look at. So just a little thrift tip. And I'm going to stop over to the Dollar Tree just to see if they have anything. I don't know, so just piddling. So come along with me. Into the Dollar Tree for just a second to get some craft supplies for an upcoming video, and I just kind of glanced around and browsed. They did have one teeny tiny little Halloween thing over in the floral department. I was looking at flowers for a craft, and they had the roses with the little eyeballs in the middle of them again. They had a black one and a purple one. So if that's something that you're interested in and something that you plan to craft with, they have some of them starting to slowly trickle in. So usually I've noticed in the past that the Halloween stuff usually comes in the florals, you know, with the flowers and stuff first. So hopefully that's a sign for things to come. Once the 4th of July is over, we should start seeing Halloween and fall coming in, and with the back to school stuff. So, you know, just a little tidbit today, which is exciting. And so now I'm gonna go home and see what other things I can get into today. Okay, friends, so we are back from the thrift store, and I popped into the Dollar Tree and we found a couple things, so I want to share it with you. So let's start with the Dollar Tree. Basically all I got was some florals from there. They had their fall line starting to trickle in, and also that little Halloween floral set, which I did not get, but I got these for a craft that I'm going to be making this fall. They have like this little pampas grass, I think is what it's called. And so I have an idea what this I'm going to make, and I will make a video to share it with you. So I got these. I also got some of these foam balls for another craft that I'm going to be doing. And I got this box that I'm going to be using as a craft as well. And then somewhere else, oh, here it is. I got a candlestick that I'm also going to be using for a craft, because as I told you before, we are going to be in our crafting era. So I got this little candlestick that I'm going to use, and I can't wait to show it to you. So this is from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to share with you what I got at the thrift store. So we hit the honey hole. I got some things that I'm going to be keeping and some things I'm going to be putting into my antique booth. But I got this little, there's a sticker on it. It's kind of hard to see. But it's a Thanksgiving cornucopia scene little dish. So I got this for 99 cents. All this needs to be washed, of course. And then I got this one. It has a fall leaves and fall foliage, a little dish. So once I get all this cleaned up, it's going to be super cute. And then I got this little Christmas snowflake dish as well. I got this for me, of course, like I said, everything has to be washed. But it's a hydro jug. I remember when these things first came out, and I wanted one really badly, but I just couldn't justify the price. This was $4, and it came with the sleeve and the strap. And I looked inside, it's in great condition. So I'm excited to use this one once it's all cleaned up. And you can't beat that, $4. The next thing I got was this little hay bale. I thought this would be perfect for a fall craft or a fall display. It's $1.99, so this will be fun for the fall. And then I also picked up this little Christmas tree basket for $1.99. I thought it was super cute. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do with it, or whether I'll maybe put it in the booth for a display item, but it's really cute. This It was probably one of my favorite items I got. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers for $5.99. If you don't know, this saying was in Anna Green Gables, which we recently just finished as a family, and we love the book. I think this came from Hobby Lobby originally, so it was still a great deal, and I'm really excited about this one. I mean, just as an example, like, just look at that. Doesn't that just scream fall? It just makes my heart so happy with all these colors together. I love it. I just got some gold frames for 99 cents. These would be great for display or also as a craft for 99 cents. You can't beat that. So either use these for like my gallery wall or maybe with a craft. This dish, it looks like a gravy bowl or a little milk pitcher. So I got this one as well. I found, actually my daughter found it. It is a Corning dish, which needs cleaned up, of course, but I love these dishes. I actually have Corning and Pyrex that I collect, so this was a great little find. This thing that I got was this ginormous and kind of beefy and heavy Santa Claus cookie jar for $5.99. You can't beat that. I love cookie jars. I love holiday cookie jars in general, so I was very happy. So all in all, I spent $30 and some change at the Salvation Army, and these are such great deals. Whether I keep them or, you know, use them in the antique booth and flip them, things like that. I'm really tickled with all the things that we found today, and also I'm really excited about getting into the crafting spirit with these supplies that we got at the Dollar Tree. So that is it for this little haul, and let's continue on with this day. Hello friends, we are in the gardens. I'm going to show you what we have currently going on. I'm really excited about it and kind of my setup right now, and then of course as it goes on there'll be more things added to it. So let me just give you a little mini tour. Okay, it's windy, so it's kind of hard to hear me, but I have these pieces of wood with these little blocks holding on together, and I laid down gardening, what is this called? Gardening tarp, gardening fabric, that's what it is. And I have my rows set up, and I'm getting ready to plant some more things over here, but we got everything going on. Squash, green beans, broccoli. I got some sunflowers back there I'll show you. This is the beginnings of my pumpkin patch. So all of this is going to be pumpkins. I've already got some going. I got some over here that I do like other plants that need to go into the ground. So all of these plants are going to go in the garden, and then if we want to later I can add more here. So this is like my little mini pumpkin patch, and I can't wait to add to it. So she is small but mighty, and I'm so excited. And honestly, this is a lot more doable for me, a lot more manageable. Last year we did the green garden, and that just was overwhelming for me at the time. So decided to put that aside for this year and focus more on this, just so I can learn the basics. I'm still a new gardener. I'm still learning things. So this is a lot better and a lot manageable for me currently. And I'm just excited to have my little pumpkin patch. Okay friends, I'm going to teach you the redneck way to dig a hole, the easiest way. Okay, so I have my garden fabric. We're going to take a box cutter. You're going to want to cut a triangle for a hole. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I have dug my hole. Now, well, I have cut the fabric out to the hole that I want. Now here comes the redneckery part. So you're going to take this with this end on it, you're going to stick it in the ground, and we're going to dig a hole. You have a hole without tearing up all the fabric you have with it, doing it by hand. Of course, I'll have to go in there with a little shovel and just kind of move things around, but it keeps your fabric from getting teared up doing it with like a shovel.